What is up, everybody? It's your boy Real Good Doty coming at y'all with another video for y'all. It's about to be Friday morning. I'm up late as fuck, but hey, the grind never stops. Today I have another video for y'all. So today's video I'm going to be talking about on today's topics is signs that you're in a toxic relationship. Now, you'd be surprised how many people are actually in toxic relationships these days or about to be in one. So the first sign that you're in a toxic relationship is she's always trying to argue with you. When I say she's always trying to argue with you about something, she could be arguing with you about something that she doesn't even know anything about. For an example, it could be politics, it could be fitness, it could be stocks, just anything she's trying to debate you about. And this is very frustrating because if you're somebody who is very confident in your craft and you're very educated in a certain subject and she's just trying to debate you because obviously she has some insecurities amongst herself, that means you're in a toxic relationship and she doesn't respect you. And the reason why she doesn't respect you is because she has a mentality that she's always right. She knows more than you. She knows more than what you think you know about something that you're passionate about. And it's very energy draining. You know, I've been in the type of relationships where I've had, someone try to debate me about something, especially fitness. And it was just ridiculous because that person, for one, wasn't in the greatest shape. And them trying to argue with me about something that I'm doing to get results, from is just very ignorant of that person. But once again, it's a tactic that they do because they think they know more than you. So that is the first sign. Number two, she's always throwing stuff in your face. And when I say she's always throwing stuff in your face, whatever you're doing wrong in the past, she's throwing it in your face. She's constantly bringing up certain situations that happened, either weeks ago or months ago. Just whatever it was that you did to upset her, she is constantly bringing that up to you. And that can be very energy draining and very toxic, especially because you feel like you can do nothing right. You constantly are being reminded of something that you did in the past to upset her. And you even said sorry. You've tried the best that you can do to move forward from that situation. And whenever something else happens, they revert back to that certain situation. And that is very toxic. It's not cool. Because what's going to happen is you're constantly going to have that incident in the back of your mind. So whenever something wrong happens, she's going to throw that back in your face. And the problem with that is it's very hard to move forward from that because that person is constantly thinking about that situation. And there has been relationships that have ended because of that, because a person is constantly getting tired of things thrown in their face. And it's not cool. It's not okay. And that can also lead to mental health issues, especially if you're somebody that is easily stressed or you battle from anxiety. Them constantly throwing things in your face is just literally going to make you feel even more bad, and it's just going to make you doubt yourself. Which leads to my next topic. She's always focusing on your flaws. Always focusing on things you are doing wrong instead of focusing on things you are doing right. And that also can lead to anxiety and stress and cause you to have mental health issues. And I've been in relationships where I've constantly been, brought down and constantly been reminded of everything I'm not doing right. And I felt like I could never do anything right. Whatever I did was wrong. And some of y'all may take that as a victim mindset, but usually the people who always focus on people's flaws are the ones that have their own issues. So you just have to just learn that, if someone is constantly focusing on the negative that you're doing and not, mentioning anything positive, then you need to leave that person. You don't need to be with that person because it's very toxic. It's very energy draining. And you're constantly going to be reminded of anything and everything you do wrong. And she's never going to be thanking you for the positive things that you're doing. It's always going to be all the things that you're doing wrong. And it's like, for an example, it's like, a child that, has parents, that are abusive. And like that parent just constantly just always telling their child, you keep doing this wrong, you keep doing this wrong. That kid is going to grow up very angry. And he's going to install that habits, or she's going to install that habits to people who they come in contact with because they constantly have been reminded of everything they're doing wrong. That has to do with their upbringing, which is why a lot of people in relationships carry toxic habits from their upbringing into relationships. So if you're ever in a relationship where everything that you do is wrong, leave that relationship, guys. Your mental health is more important. The next example is when she always telling you that she's getting hit on. Now, I understand if you're dating a girl that's very pretty, I get it. I understand it. But what is not okay is when she's constantly bringing up situations to where guys are hitting on her. And there comes a time and point to where, hey, you need to keep that between yourself. The only time your girl should tell you that a guy is hitting on her is if she already told him that she is with someone and he's constantly sending her DMs, he's constantly texting her. Then that's a time where she should tell you. But if she's just, constantly telling you, guys are hitting on her and asking if she's single, well, she's probably doing that because, for one, you're not giving her attention, and two, she's probably entertaining other guys. I mean, that's that simple. Because a real woman that respects you isn't going to do that. She's going to be mature enough to handle that situation. She's not going to be looking for attention. She's not going to, be disrespecting you like that. And that's very toxic. Because usually those type of women are the ones that have a backup plan. So whenever you're not doing something right and someone else is giving them attention that you're not giving them, they're going to gravitate towards that person because they're selfish and they're not loyal. And they're going to go to somebody else because they don't respect you. And last thing is, and this one, if she calls you out your name, that is a big no-no. Now, like I said, I have done that to someone, and I'm not perfect, But when she's calling you out your name, you need to get out that relationship. Because that is verbal abuse, and that's disrespectful. Because if she doesn't call you babe or by your first name, and she's blatantly disrespecting you, calling you verbal names, leave that relationship. Why do you need to invest your time and your energy with that person? Because that person, if she called you the B word the first time, and you didn't check her for that, she's going to do it again and again and again and again and again. Because she knows that you have no boundaries. She doesn't respect you. So that's why it's very important, guys. So when she calls you that the first time, that's the last time. That's simple. I don't care how mad she gets. That is not okay. That is not okay for someone to say that with you. Now, if they're like saying it in a loving way, like y'all are joking, talking shit, okay, cool, that's fine. But if she blatantly says, you fucking bitch, or you fucking pussy, I fucking hate you, leave that shit. I know it's a lot easier said than done, because by then, you might invested a lot of time and energy into that person, and especially, you might have caught feelings for that person, but you have to know when to pull back. You have to be willing to be okay to leave that person for your own mental health. That's what you really have to be able to do. And if she has a sense of humor, if she has a sense of respect and self-awareness, she'll understand, okay, this is why he left me, and I will learn from that. So therefore, the next time I have someone that comes in my life, I won't make that same mistake. And therefore, the next time you get into a relationship with the person, they do that to you again, you do the same thing that you did in the last relationship. You get up and you leave. But anyways, guys, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I'm about to go crash out, but I will be making some more videos next week. Anyways, I appreciate y'all for whoever watches my videos. Like I said, I'm going to do some more editing and do a bunch of other stuff. But other than that, I really love y'all. I hope y'all had a good week. Make sure you like, subscribe, and also you can follow me on Instagram, realgood_Doty too as well.